In this video, we will be talking about the integral test. So, what you need to know for this integral test is basically these three things. The derivative must be positive, the problem must be continuous, or the function could be decreasing. Also, when you are integrating, um, when you integrate and you get a finite number, then it's convergent. But when you integrate and you don't get a number at all, like you get infinite, it's going to be divergent. So let's take a look at this problem. So this problem, you have the basic series that you have to do. So let's start off by rewriting this. We have to rewrite it to make it equal to an. So the problem will be equal to an. Then we have to make this be fx. So we have to let the problem be fx. Put this square brackets from 0 to infinity because it's going from 0 to infinity. And for this type of equation, for this type of problem, we are going to look at to see if it's continuous. So what value of k will make this problem not continuous? So if fx, if k is equal to -8, the problem will be discontinuous because -8 plus 8 is 0, and when you square root it, it will be 0. And whenever you divide anything by 0, it will lead to an error, so that would be discontinuous. So we have to find if k is in between these two endpoints, and we see that it is not, so therefore this is continuous. It would be -8 to the -1/2. We can bring that down, so this would be like that. -1/2 minus 1 is equal to -3/2, and we can take the derivative of the inside, and that will be just 1, so we don't need to do anything with that. So this would be, we can bring down the k plus 8 to the bottom. So this would be from 0 to infinity. We can substitute k for x because that would be the easier way, just for me. And we have to do u substitution here, so this would be 8, and that will be just 1 for the derivative. And we got to plug in our old values so we can get our new values. So when you plug in 0 for x, it will just be 8. And you can plug in b for infinity, so this will just be b plus 8. We're not going to do anything with that right now. Just know that b is substituted for infinity. And now we're going to take the integral. So this would be over u, square root of u is to the power of -1/2. we can add one, so this would be 1 over 2 over 1 over 2. Multiply the reciprocal, that would be 2u 1 over 2 from 8 to b plus 8. Final step, we are just trying to plug and chug basically. So we could take out the 2. We can have the u inside. So the first u is going to be b plus 8. And the last u is 8. And when you see this, this becomes, the square root of 8 is 2 times squared 2. And this becomes just, we could we can plug in the infinity, and this won't make any sense because when you add infinity, it would just be just infinity. So this contradicts the whole problem. So all in all, this would be just infinity. So therefore, this problem is divergent. And I might do another video about the integral test with more difficult problems, but this is just what you need to know to get started.